Hello everyone, welcome to Culture in a Box. I am Ali. Today we talk about culture and daily life. Culture is very important in our life. It is everywhere. Today my guest is Efe. Hi Efe, welcome.
Hi Ali, thank you. I'm happy to be here.
Today topic is culture. Culture is in food, language, habits and daily life. So first question, what is culture for you?
For me, culture is how people live. It is food, language, traditions, and behavior. Culture shows how people think and act in life.
Yes, I think Sam. Culture is daily life. Small things are also culture, like greetings, talking, and even sitting style. Let's start with greetings. Greetings are different in every country. In Turkey, people are friendly. We say hello. We shake hands. We hug. With close friends, we kiss on cheeks.
Yes, that is true. It's a very warm culture.
Yes, people are close and friendly. But in some countries, people are more far. They only say hello or wave hands.
Yes, and sometimes they prefer no physical contact. Like in Japan or the South Korea, the Asian countries, they don't hug, they don't kiss on cheeks, they don't waving hands. They just crouching on like the next person on it, and they don't usually like physical touch.
Yes, personal space is important. Now, I want to talk about food. Food is very important in culture. In Turkey, breakfast is very big. We have cheese, olives, eggs, bread, tomatoes, and tea.
Yes, and isn't fast. People sit and eat slowly.
Yes, breakfast is social time. People talk and stay together.
In other countries, breakfast is fast. People eat quickly and go to work or school. Like I've been to England and they just eating toast or cereals in weekdays, but in weekends they eating pastrami with eggs.
Yes, big difference. Also, lunch and dinner in Turkey are important family times.
Yes, because people eat together in family meetings and they're talking a lot.
Yes, eating alone is not very common in families. Tea culture. Tea is also very important in Turkey. We drink tea many times in a day. Morning, afternoon, evening.
Yes, tea is like part of life.
Yes, even when you are tired, you drink tea.
And when guests come or when you gone to buy something or like you went a shop and you're waiting to your product coming from a back of the store, and when they bringing your product, they offer you a tea because of like you're waiting, and when you wait you should talk with somebody, and because they offer tea.
Yes, tea means welcome. It means respect. Now daily life. Is daily life same in all countries?
No, it's absolutely different.
Yes, in some countries time is very important. People are always on time.
Yes, being late is a problem in other countries.
But in Turkey, people are more relaxed. Sometimes 10 minutes late is okay.
Yes, it's more flexible. Like, we are going to football match with our friends. Like we say, we gonna meet at 7 p.m. at the stadium, but they always come late because they're more relaxed and they're more flexible. Like I went to London, and I am telling my Italian friends on that, like we gonna meet at 6 p.m. and we gonna make a match. They're always coming on their time.
Now, social life. In Turkey, people like to meet friends. We go to cafes. We drink tea or coffee. We talk.
Yes, and it can take a very long time.
Yes, sometimes 2 and 3 hours just talking.
In some countries, meetings are very short. Like we always going to cafe after school with my friends, and you also you going to cafe with us after school or after a match, after something important. We should talk about this topic, like how is your school, how is that match. And we also been Goa, maybe we always been Goa and Starbucks to see and just talk with each other.
Yes, people meet, talk, and leave quickly. In Turkey, even after doing something like sports, people still sit and talk.
Yes, social time is very important in Turkey.
Now, public behavior. In Turkey, people are expressive. They talk loud, and show emotions.
Yes, it's very active.
Yes, people use voice and emotions.
But in some countries, people are so quiet.
Yes, they do not want to disturb others. Sometimes this causes misunderstanding. For example, Turkish people can think others are cold.
Yes, but they're just different. Like in other countries, which countries like in Asia or like Japan or South Korea, they don't talk too much when they eating, when they sitting in a cafe, but we always talk 2 or 3 hours and drinking tea.
Now body language. In Turkey, people use hands a lot.
Yes, when talking, people is gestures.
Yes, it helps to explain feelings.
In other countries, too many gestures is not normal. They don't want to disturb their like their personal spaces.
No personal space. In Turkey, people stand close when talking.
Yes, but in other countries, people stay far.
Yes, too close can feel uncomfortable for them. No, family life. Family is very important in Turkey. People respect parents and elders.
Yes, and they visit family often, like me. In my family, in a month or twice a month, we're always visiting each other, and we make a big dinners, and like all family are gone. My grandparents home, or they come to us, they come to my uncle. They always change, but family is very big thing in Turkey.
Yes, they eat together, talk together.
Yes, especially on holidays.
Traditions are also important. They keep people together.
Yes, traditions are part of identity in Turkey.
Now school life. Is school same everywhere?
No, it's different.
In some countries, students speak more in class. They ask questions.
Yes, usually they are more active because in our country the peoples are don't know the topic of the lesson, or I don't know, they just attend the class because like English class, there's a few students like me attending a class, but the others not attending because they usually don't know about not more because in not more in English, and they don't want to be seem bad to their friends because they don't know more English.
In Turkey, students are more quiet. They listen more. Language is also culture. Language shows how people think.
Yes, and every language is different.
Yes, learning language means learning culture too. Have you ever felt culture shock?
Yes, when I've been to England, I felt culture shock very very more.
Culture shock is when everything feels strange. New country feels different.
Yes, but it helps us learn new things. Like when you go to new country, you want to know different peoples, different persons. You want to know different girl or boy. I don't know. Like you want to talk somebody out your nation. You want to make a friend on different countries, but you don't know their culture. Because of that, you're supposed to learn their cultures.
Yes, it makes you more open-minded. Why is culture important?
It helps us understand people.
Yes, I think culture makes us better people. We understand others more.
Yes, and communication is better also.
Also, travel is better when we know culture, we understand people and place.
Yes, travel becomes more fun.
Today the world is very connected. We use internet, social media and travel more. So we see different cultures every day. But I think sometimes people still judge other cultures without understanding them.
Yes, that happens a lot in today's life. Like in 90s, the peoples are connected and they don't know all the other cultures. But now we have internet, we can access internet by computer, by our phones, and we can know something much more.
Yes, for example, if someone is very quiet, people may think they are rude. But maybe in their culture, being quiet is normal and polite.
Yes, or if someone is very expressive, other may think they are too loud.
Exactly. But no culture is wrong. They are just different ways of living. I think it is important to stay open-minded. When we meet different people, we should not judge fast. We should try to understand first.
Yes, understanding is very important.
Yes, because when we understand people, we also respect them more. For me, the most important thing in culture is respect. If you respect other people's habits, you can live peacefully with everyone.
Yes, respect is a key of the life. I think in Turkey nowadays people doesn't have respect to each other them because they don't just respect each other. Like when you see somebody is very hardworking, you they are just laughing on it, and like you just see somebody in a cafe, but like he's wearing very bad clothes. People are just make a king of that.
Yes, even if we are different, we can still be friends. We can still talk, and we can still learn from each other.
Yes, and this makes life better. But in Turkey nowadays, the life is not better. Life going to very bad because the people doesn't respect each other, and they're just very rude. Like me, you are wanting something very politely, but they're always giving answers very rude because Turkish peoples are don't politely nowadays.
Also, I think culture is not something fixed. It can change over time. For example, new generations may have different habits than older ones.
Yes, culture is always changing slowly. Like in Turkey, maybe our parents is a little bit older than us, like they're 50 age now. They always say you need to work, you need to work, you need to work on your lessons. But in new generations, besides me also, we are always playing games on computer, or we are always meeting with our friends because we don't see any hard in our life. We just see social media. We just see not hard things. Maybe we can see homeless persons on the street, but I think we can't. This isn't make effective things in our life.
Yes, but the important parts stay, like family, respect, and traditions. So, I think today's topic shows you something important. Culture is not just about countries. It is about people. Every person has their own small culture in their life.
Yes, that's true.
And when we understand this, we become better at communication and friendship. Okay, I think this is the end of our episode. Today we talked about culture, daily life, food, greetings, school, family, travel, and understanding people. Culture is everywhere and it is a part of our life every day. Thank you so much, Efe, for joining me today.
Thank you, Ali. It was really nice to talk with you.
And thank you everyone for listening to Culture in a Box. I hope you learned something new today and enjoyed our conversation. See you in the next episode.
I hope you guys getting something very important from this podcast, and I hope you guys knew something. You guys learn something from this podcast too, and I want to so thank you to you bring me to that podcast, and I'm thank you so much to you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Ali. See you next episode. I hope.